Is teanga dríoch túil í an Ghaeilge? Irish is a magical language. Is teanga dríoch túil í an Ghaeilge? I say that because the more you learn Irish, the more you'll learn to see the world through different eyes. Through the eyes of the Irish language and how it sees nature, the land and animals. The best way to illustrate this is by going through 6 beautiful and mystical words and explaining them with an English translation. So let's start with this word here, which is Boine Day, and this is the Irish word for a ladybird. Boine Day. When you translate this, it means literally God's little cow or God's little calf. Boine Day. Bo for cow and day for God. Boine Day. And it's a wonderful way to describe a very, very small insect. The Irish word for wolf is Mac Tíre. Mac Tíre, which literally translates into the son of the country. Mac being son and Tíre being land or country. Mac Tíre, a wolf. And these two animals, the ladybird and the wolf, their Irish translations, I think they show a wonderful appreciation and respect for nature. And this is what you see when you see the world through the Irish language. Our next word then is the Irish word for harvest, which is fór. Fór. And quite conveniently, this is also the Irish for autumn. So it's great that the Irish word for harvest also is the Irish word for autumn, because that would be the time traditionally when the harvesting would take place. Fór, which is harvest and autumn. And sticking on the topic of food and crops, the Irish word for the Great Famine is an gcúirte mór. An gcúirte mór. And when you translate this literally, it means the great hurt or the big hurt. Because the Great Famine in the 1840s was a massive blow and was hugely devastating to Ireland. About 1 million people died of starvation and another 1 million had to flee the country. And the Great Famine an gcúirte mór. So gcúirte comes from the Irish verb gcúirtig, which is to hurt, and mór is big or large. So when you say that and you listen to it, what it means an gcúirte mór, you can certainly take from it huge hurt and huge damage to families, communities, and of course the Irish language. It devastated all of those things. Moving on then to the Irish word for daffodil, which is lus an chrumchín. Lus an chrumchín. And when you translate this word for word, it comes out as the plant with the bowed head. Lus being the Irish word for plant, and chrum for bow, and chín is from the Irish word ceann, which means head. Lus an chrumchín, the plant with the bowed head. And it really is quite a magical and mystical way to describe a plant, and it probably has certain parallels with spirituality and religion of the time, many hundreds or even thousands of years ago. Our next word then is the Irish word for citizen, which is saoránach. Saoránach. And this has the word saor in it, as you'll hear and see, and that comes from the Irish word saoirse for freedom. Saoirse. So it's quite apt really, because in order to be a citizen of somewhere, you need to be free. Free from tyranny, free from slavery, or free from colonialism. So that's why it's quite appropriate and quite nice to hear saoránach as the Irish word for citizen. So I hope I've helped to illustrate here how learning Irish can help you see the world through different eyes, with a greater appreciation for nature animals and the world around you. Learning Irish also helps you get in touch and renew acquaintances with your history, your culture, your heritage and your ancestors. Learning Irish helps to let your imagination run free. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section below some of your favourite mystical and magical words. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more great videos just like this, and I will be back very soon with another video. Slán go fóill, bye for now.